My name is Aaron. I'm calling from Newcastle, Indiana. I have a 4-month-old Rottweiler who seems to be absolutely petrified of everything. He's scared to go outside, and then once he gets out there, he's scared to come back in. Every little noise frightens him. I'm worried about what I can do. I don't want him to be an aggressive dog because he's scared. Just looking for some advice. Thanks.
Yeah, there's a couple of things you need to do, and I'm going to spend a little time with you because this is important. It's a 4-month-old Rottweiler, a breed very familiar with. I worked with them in the town of Rottweiler in Germany when I was stationed overseas. And the most important thing that I can share with you, Aaron, is this: we can overcome this. But number one, you have to be really patient. Remember, this dog has only been alive for 16 weeks. I know 4 months sounds like a long time. 16 weeks is all this dog's been around. Keep in mind that a fearful dog should always set the pace for training. This is where I differ from a lot of trainers. A lot of trainers use what's called, I don't want to use that term, but they force the dog. It's what they call flooding. They flood the dog. Even though the dog may be afraid of something, they flood the dog in hopes that this will get the dog through, which is a horrible way to do it. You always need to set the pace. You need to work at the dog's level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break in a minute or so. When we come back, I'm going to spend a little time talking about Aaron. And for those people that have a fearful dog, it works for you as well. Because building up a dog's confidence, in my book, How to Get Your Dog to Do What You Want, which, by the way, you get a free copy of if you donate $25 to Hugs and Kisses Animal Fund. I talk about the importance of building up. Yeah, heel, sit, stay down, and come are important. But it's really important to build up your dog, build up their self-confidence, build up their self-image. And a lot of people, when they have a dog that's fearful, they even create more of a fearful situation by trying to correct the dog and yell at the dog and trying to flood the dog and make things worse. That's not the way to approach it. A kinder, gentler, let's work at the pace the dog is comfortable can make all the difference in the world. And that's what we're going to talk about. So let me do this. Let me take a break here. When we come back, I'm going to talk to you about Aaron. I'll respond to Aaron. You just heard him. He has this 4-month-old Rottweiler that's afraid of everything. And we'll go through some really important tips. And it doesn't have to be a puppy. If you've adopted an older dog from a rescue, God bless you. It'll work for you as well. And we are back on the Pet Show. Before that last break, I was responding to Aaron. Aaron had called, and Aaron had said that he has a 4-month-old dog that's afraid of everything. And you heard me say that a lot of trainers use what's called flooding. You watch these trainers on TV. Force the dog. He'll get through it. He'll get through it. No. Be patient. Encourage fearful dogs as they learn to be more confident. Here's what I want. In the world of training, I remember when I was studying in Germany at the university, here's something important. There's part of training that we in the profession, I hope most of us, call shaping. Shaping makes it easier for dogs to face their fears by breaking behaviors down into manageable steps and rewarding the dog for making progress toward the finished product. So find out what the dog is fearful of and break it down into tiny little steps. And once the dog is doing good with those steps, increase it a little bit more, increase it a little bit more. Also, my recommendation for Aaron is good, solid, positive, basic training. Let me recommend the book, How to Get Your Dog to Do What You Want. In the book, it encourages building confidence, building self-image. But basic training is important with a dog that is not confident about itself. Why? Because if you're using the right method of training, with a lot of hugs and a lot of kisses, or you can use food if you want, it's your option. What in fact you're doing is you're building up the dog's confidence because you're breaking it down little by little. And he's hearing, good boy, what a good boy, great job, man, did you do super? Or you're giving him a treat, whichever way you approach it. Little by little, that dog starts to gain confidence about what he just accomplished. And then you can move on a little slower and move on and move on and move on. No different than when I was training dogs for advanced training like bomb detection or drug detection. That if you break it down to its smallest steps and build it up a little bit at a time, you can resolve these issues. Listen, it's a Rottweiler. I love Rottweilers. Amazing dogs, but you have to understand a lot of people are going to be fearful of the dog. So building up the dog's confidence and socializing the dog, Aaron, at this point is critical, really critical. Break it down to a little at a time. Make sure the dog is accomplishing what you want it to accomplish a little at a time. A lot of praise, a lot of hugging, and a lot of kissing. And I promise you that you'll get through this in no time at all.